Do you buy your produce locally?
No, for the most part, we get it from our main distributor out of Mason City, Iowa. It's called MVM Corporation, and they're basically our main distributor for pretty much 98% of our products in the U.S.
And why is that the place to buy from?
That is, we're part of Hardee's Corporation, and a lot of things they dictate where we order stuff, where we get things from. And it's a Hardee's thing that we order from their distributors.
Would it make a difference if we bought your produce locally?
It might a little bit, but the reason Hardee's does it is, everybody's heard of the E. coli scares with some produce and whatnot. They want to make sure they're regulating all the produce that we get in, and that's why they make us get it from their main distributor.
Buy your produce locally?
No, we don't.
Why?
We don't because it's a franchise. Subway is a franchise, and so it's what it is we have an individual co-op that we purchase our products from. All of our products come from. It's Reinhardt Foods, and Subway works with Reinhardt Foods, and it's out of Rogers, Minnesota. And the reason why is because all of our produce specifically is a gold standard product, and what that means is they go through a process of cleaning, and it's usually cleaned 3 or 4 times before it even comes to our restaurant. And so the reason why is also because then we can't just go to a grocery store and purchase a product, because we can peg it down. Like, say someone were to get sick off of our product specifically, or a different Subway's product, they can go right down to where it came from. And then you can wipe it out immediately so that it doesn't spread. But if we were to go buy our product from someone else, we don't know where it came from. And that's specifically the reason why. That's why it's called the gold standard, is because it goes through a very strict process of cleaning and storage and before it comes here. So it's specifically to make sure that it's a controlled situation. So
Thank you. Do you buy your produce locally?
If we run out, we buy our produce at the grocery store. Normally, we get everything off of our food truck, which comes out of Rice, Minnesota.
Well, why do you buy your produce there?
It's a Jimmy's thing. We go through Roma to start. So, like I said, if we run out, we will run over to the grocery store and buy local.
Okay. And do you think, would it make a difference if you bought your produce locally?
It costs more. We buy in bulk off the truck. That's why it goes that way. Locally, sometimes better produce, usually higher priced.
Lena.
I'm Kaylee.
And Tiffany.
I'm Kinsey.
And we're going to tell you about our project, Eating Green. As you saw in the interviews for some of our local business, what they all have in common is that they do not buy locally. They buy their produce from somewhere else where they get trucked in. You heard the reason why they do not buy locally. It is cheaper and the food is safe and well washed. What our project will consist of is us growing and selling fresh produce, so creating a farmer's market.
We'll be growing and selling our produce in our high school, Yellow Medicine East. Our A teacher, Daryl Refslund, is helping us grow this produce with his horticulture class. We asked Mr. Refslund to help us because he knows a lot about plants and knows how to grow them. Plus, he loves helping students with any agriculture or environmental projects.
What do you think about our project?
I think the project that you guys have started is really beneficial for our school and our community. I think people need to know what kind of plants to grow so they can provide some of their own food for their own consumption.
Why did you decide to help us?
I think that it's good to have young people that take an interest in growing their own food, and I'll be willing to help any student that's willing to learn how to raise their own food and get it out there for the consumer.
Do you think our project will affect our community?
Yes, I think this project will have a good effect on the community. They'll start to see that our younger generation is taking an interest in growing their own food and supplying food eventually for our community.
Will it impact the future peers?
Yeah, I think what you guys have started is a good sign of things to come. I think by you guys starting this, the younger kids will take a look at it and see that you can have fun while you're raising your own food, and that it tastes better than store-bought food, so I think you'll affect your peers greatly.
Describe the plant you're planting for us.
Okay, the plants that we have are arugula, which is like a lettuce, and you pick it and you eat the plant, the leaf part. And then we have radishes, which is a root crop, and that we'll harvest and wash and serve at the cafeteria to put on your salads. We've got carrots, and then we've got beets. And then over here, we're raising some cucumbers, some onions, and some green beans. So it's kind of a combination of things that we can put into the kitchen to start with for students to sample and to see what they like, and then eventually when we get a chance to get a community garden started, we'll allow it to let the public have access to it.
Thank you.
To encourage students and faculty to grow and eat their own food. It will be cheaper, convenient, and of course fun. We also hope to encourage our town to start mini farmers.
And I'm in charge of doing all the filming, and I think we should go green. Thank you very much.